Hello students, our chapter is Winds, Storms and Cyclones. We already completed the chapter, so let's do a small recap on winds, storms and cyclones. First, we have to know what is wind. Moving air is called wind. So, the blanket of air that surrounds the earth is called atmosphere. The pressure exerted by the atmosphere is called atmospheric pressure. This atmospheric pressure can be measured by using an instrument called barometer. The speed of the wind can also be detected by an instrument called anemometer. Next is cyclone intensity scale. Based upon the wind speed range, the storm category will be categorized. The wind speed range 63 to 88 km per hour is cyclonic storm. So it keeps on going. If it exceeds greater than 221 km per hour, it is referred to as supercyclonic storm. Properties of air. Air occupies space, air has weight, air takes the shape of the object it fills, air exerts pressure, air exerts force. Now we are going to see how air pressure exerts. Air moves from the region where the air pressure is high to the region where the pressure is low. So, air exerts pressure we have seen with an experiment. In that, we'll take a can and then pour with hot water. Okay, what happened? The shape of the can gets distorted. Okay. Next one is air expands on heating. How air expands on heating? We'll take a beaker and then pour some water, and then we kept a small boiling tube. In that we tied a balloon, and then if the tube is immersed in hot water, the balloon gets blown. It gets inflated. If it is in the boiling tube is immersed in ice cold water, the balloon not yet immersed. Not get inflated. So the high speed winds are accompanied by reduced air pressure. Hot air always rises up. So we can take two paper bags and tied with two paper bags are tied in a stick. Okay, and then at the end of the one paper bag we kept a candle, the lighted candle. What happened? Due to the heat, this paper bag goes up, so other side paper bag comes down. So we can conclude that hot air always rises up. Next is wind currents are generated due to uneven heating on the earth based on two conditions. First is uneven heating between the equator and the poles. See, you might have learned in geography that regions close to equator get maximum heat from the sun. The air in these regions gets warm, but at the poles the air is colder. So the warm air at these latitudes rise up, and the cold wind from the polar regions rushes in to take its place. Next condition is uneven heating of land and water. Solar heating of the earth's surface is uneven because land heats faster than water. So it causes air to warm and expand and rise over land while it cools over the cooler water surfaces. This one we have already discussed in the earlier chapter, heat, about land breeze and sea breeze. So these winds to flow from the ocean towards the land, that is called as monsoon winds. See, this monsoon is derived from the Arabic word mausam, which means season. So these monsoon winds carry water and it rains. Next is wind belts. See, in these regions, westerlies, that is winds which flows from west towards east, that is called westerlies. Next one is trade winds, that is winds which flows from east to west. The trade winds is also called as easterlies. Horse latitude, that is calm winds. See, in these subtropical latitudes, in the both north and the south of the equator. Next one is thunderstorms. See, thunderstorms develop usually in hot and humid areas. Especially in India, it will be very frequent. So, thunderstorm is a storm with lightning and also heavy rain or hail. Formation of thunderstorms. See, the hot winds move upwards. So, the water vapor within them freezes and falls on the earth as rain. So, the rainfall and rising air creates lightning in the air accompanied by a sound. So, as a result, thunderstorm occurs. Some safety precautions to take during a thunderstorm. We should not lie on the ground. Avoid using umbrella which has metallic end, and then we have to stay away from windows and doors at the time. We should not take shelter under an isolated tree, or else we can take a shelter under a small tree if we are near a forest area. And then we avoid using mobile phones, and then avoid touching any electricity poles. Okay, so these are all some safety precautions. Next one is cyclone. How cyclones are formed? See, clouds are formed due to water vapor in the air. And then what happens? This water turns into vapor. So it takes up the heat from the atmosphere. And then warm air rises, which creates a low pressure area. And then cool air converges. And then warm air again rises and cools. And then it forms clouds. So water drops in the cloud falls to the ground as rain or snow. These falling water droplets and rising air move to produce thunderstorms. And under certain weather conditions, these storms may develop into cyclones. See, cyclone. Cyclone usually is a high-speed winds revolving around a area of very low pressure. Usually develop over tropical seas. Approximately, it's a wind speed of 150 to 250 km per hour. Usually it is accompanied by strong winds and heavy rains. Formation of a cyclone. It depends upon some factors, that is temperature and humidity of the place, and based upon the wind speed and the direction of the winds. Structure. See, usually the cyclone takes a rotation of air at a height of around 10 to 15 km. The center of the cyclone is called eye of the storm. That is a clean area. There will be no clouds but only light winds. That eye area ranges from 10 to 30 km in diameter. Okay. Then next one is other names of a cyclone. See, in different parts of the world, cyclone is called in different names. For example, in American continent, it is called as hurricane. In Japan, China and Philippines, it is called as typhoon. In Australia, the cyclone is called as Willy Willy. Next one is destruction caused by cyclones. See, due to this, the soil of the area loses its fertility, and then it affects telephone communication lines, and then damages house, causes loss of life. Next one is tornado. Tornado is a violent windstorm circling around the center of a low pressure area. What happened? It is a rotating column of air extending from a thunderstorm to the ground. Tornadoes, usually it can be small as meter or else large as kilometer or even wider. So the funnel of a tornado sucks debris and everything near at its base and throws them out near the top. It travels at a speed of about 300 km per hour. See, tornadoes may form within cyclones also. How can we protect ourselves from a tornado? We have to take shelter under underground area which have no windows, or otherwise it is better to shut down the windows and take shelter under a table where debris cannot reach. See, not in the top floor of the building, in the basement area. And then we can, one more position is we can bow down on knees, protecting our head and neck using our arms. Next one is effective safety measures. On the part of the government already installed a cyclone forecasting and warning system. So, based upon this information, the government will provide information to the people in time through rapid communication system. And then they will arrange people to move faster to safe places. So, on the part of the people, we have to cooperate with the government. And then we have to take all the mobile numbers of emergency services like police, fire brigade, hospitals, that should be kept ready. And then we have to follow the guidelines provided by the agencies through mobile, TV, radio, etc. And then some more precautions we have to follow is don't enter into damaged buildings, and then don't touch wet switches, don't just go out for the sake of fun, don't drink water that is contaminated. Cyclone forecasting centers in India. See, in India we have 6 cyclone warning centers located at Chennai, Mumbai, Visakhapatnam, Bhubaneswar, Kolkata and Ahmedabad. Steps involved in forecasting of a cyclone. See, these cyclones are detected with the help of a powerful cyclone detection radars. So, cyclone alert is issued 2 days in advance through radio broadcasting or TV telecast for evacuation of people and animals to safer places. Assignment. See, what you have to do is mention the places where the cyclone came across on last 4 years in India. You have to write the cyclone name and the places which hit, which is damaged by cyclone. Okay. And in the speed of the wind. Answer the following questions. Explain why holes are made in hanging banners and hoardings. Why does smoke always rises up? What is the use of anemometer? What planning is required in advance to deal with the situation created by a cyclone? Draw the formation of a cyclone. Refer chapter 8, page number 8.